Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jill here with At Home with Jill, and today I'm going to be majorly cleaning my house and rearranging and decluttering and all that good stuff. But I just want to let you know that today's video is a collaboration with my friend Christy over at Ethnic Green Living, and I will list her channel below in the description, so make sure you check out her channel. Yeah. So, as you guys know, I normally do my sheets and everything on Mondays during my weekly home blessing, but I decided this past weekend that I'm going to start doing part of my weekly home blessing on Saturdays to make Mondays like cleaning load a lot easier since we do school on Mondays and we obviously don't do them on Saturdays. So here I am doing our sheets, and I did everyone in the family's sheets this day, and yeah, now I'm just gathering up all of this dirty laundry that's all over the floor. Okay, so right here you guys can see my cat going into the comforter on my bed, and what's funny is like 10 or so minutes later, I can't remember how long, but maybe 10 or 15 minutes later, my cat was meowing nonstop and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from, and she was actually stuck inside of my comforter. It was all like wrapped around her and she couldn't get out. Okay, so in my last video, I took that big dresser out of here. As you guys can see, it's just this big blank spot now because I put that in my girls' new closet. And so right now I'm just getting it all cleaned up back here, and I'm getting it ready to move some furniture over to this wall just because we have just random furniture in random places right now. I'm not happy with the way that I rearranged the room in the last video, so I'm going to be rearranging in this video, and I do like the way the layout ends up, but you'll see that all the furniture is different colors, and that is one thing that's bothering me. So I might have to do a painting project soon on all the furniture, but we'll see because I feel like I never have time to do that kind of stuff anymore. So here I am looking for my cat that was meowing, and as you can see, it kind of took me a while to find her because this is like super sped up. It took me a while to get her out of there, I mean. And so now I'm just taking everything off of this desk so I can move it. And a lot of you guys mentioned that this desk did not look good here, and I totally agreed. It was like so big next to my bed, not centered with the window, and yes, it was bothering me too. So I couldn't wait to move it once the girls' dresser got out of there. Plus, I don't like walking into my room and just seeing like the sewing machines. That's, you know, it's just an eyesore. But I like having those out because if they were put away, I would literally never get them out to use them.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
So you guys, as much as I would love to not have the treadmill there. I have no other place for it. But I decided to put my desk over here because I really don't like walking into the room and staring at the sewing machines and stuff. So I think I might put the nightstand back that I had there, because I mean, in reality, like, I need it. Like, I had all these books and yeah, all these books like stacked up by my sewing machines now, and it just looked awful and crowded and messy. So I do need the nightstand back so that I can organize like my books and everything in there. I have to clear a space to walk in with it first, but you guys, all of this stuff over here is the stuff I took out of my husband's nightstand, and now I'm just going to be bringing that nightstand back in, but I'm still glad I took all this out, because what is not shown in this video is actually he ended up, I think it was later this day or it was the next day, we were just kind of relaxing in our room, and he grabbed that backpack that everything was shoved into, and he actually organized everything. He went through every single piece of paper that was in there and organized it. So that was good, and now that pile is gone, which, yay, we're excited about that. Right here, I'm just checking the nightstand for spiders before I bring it in my room.
You will grow up in the blink of an eye and move out and be on your own. But no matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. And deep in
So since I already had a trash bag going with all that stuff from the nightstand, I decided to take out the bathroom trash, because this is part of my Monday routine, and like I said, I was trying to get some of my Monday stuff done on Saturday. That way our school day on Monday would be a little easier without me doing so much cleaning routine stuff.
liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
Kitty.
Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need.
Okay, so I just want to point out that that arrow, I'm saving it because I might use it in the girls' room, and that this little sign here is probably going to go in my girls' room too. Same with this bunny that my daughter painted. So I'm just keeping this stuff here until their room is done, just because it's kind of up in the air on what's going to go in there, but I don't want to get rid of stuff that might go in there. So for now, that mirror is going to stay like that, but it's not my favorite spot for it. But right now I'm going to move that dresser to there. And I put that little basket by the sewing machine too, in case I need to put like fabric scraps in there or something like that. So I had a bunch of stuff hiding behind my bedroom door over here. Some of it needs to go be donated, and some of it was from my son's room, and this toolbox is from his room too, but it's staying in my room for now. And here I am just moving the dresser over here, even though, you guys, I know this looks awful with the different colors of furniture, but it is what it is. Okay, so I have a bunch of stuff there that needs to go in its place. But for now, well, it'll be better when all the furniture matches. So, I mean, even though it's not the best, at least when you walk in my room, what you see is like not a bunch of furniture. Like, I love not having anything right here when you walk in on the way to the bathroom. Just a blank wall. Someone mentioned hanging that mirror, but it's not supposed to be hung. I mean, this mirror seriously weighs like 1,000,000 pounds. Like, it's the heaviest thing I've ever felt. There's nothing to hang with at all. It's just supposed to be like leaning on a wall. But I'm gonna try it right here. This thing needs to go. It broke. Ugh, no, that looks bad.
Until my heart gives in.
You guys, oh my gosh, this is such a struggle. Okay, those are pellet guns, by the way, and they are not loaded. What the heck? I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna have to take a break from this room and come back to it. I'm gonna go check on my sheets to see if they're ready to go into the dryer. Hey, no, don't be messing with this stuff, okay? My mama's gonna put all this away. Nope, come on. Hey, look at me. Look at mama. Look at mama. We're going out. I'm going out of my room. You can grab these 2 Lego things and put them in the bin. Ready? Let's go. You gonna do Legos? No, Legos do not go outside.
I will do everything I can for you.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go get both of my daughter's bottom sheets to put in, just because I don't think their bottoms and tops will both fit together, but we'll see. If I think there's enough room, I'm gonna put them both in together. Never done that before, but I'm trying to get stuff done. Okay, you guys, so there is one other thing I want to do today. I want to take apart that bunk bed. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't think I can do that today because this room, you guys. Hey, what are you doing in Cade's drawer? No. Okay, so what am I gonna do right now? So I have sheets in the dryer and in the washer. This room is crazy. The dishes are crazy. That's all stuff that's going away. You guys, this is the hardest puzzle I've ever done. It never takes me this long to do puzzles, and I have the hardest spots left to do, like all black pieces. So it is so hard and I'm so tired of having it on the table. I'm ready to put it away. Like I said, I've never had a puzzle take me this long. So it being on the table is driving me crazy at this point. And I am feeling a little tired right now, and I think I need to drink some coffee, and I think I'm gonna work on that puzzle for like, I don't know, 30 minutes and give myself a break while I have stuff in the washer and dryer. And yeah, so that's what I think I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna work on that puzzle a little bit. It'd be awesome to get it put away today. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Bye. Okay, so I decided I'm gonna go around with a trash bag and collect as much trash as I can from the whole house. Oh, my battery's dying. I better change that. Oops, I wasn't recording, but I've already gotten a lot. I had a bunch of trash on this desk. I had trash sitting there that I collected in my room this morning, and my bathroom trash, and yeah, I haven't been recording any of it, so now I will start recording. So I've done this room and my room. Let's go in here. See if there's any trash to collect. Looks like just laundry. Here we go. I'll pull up. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, this is like the 5th time this day, that I heard my cat meowing and couldn't find her, and here she was. I had to take my son's dresser drawers all the way out. She was behind them, inside his dresser, but like behind his drawers. I don't even know how she gets in these places, but she's crazy. Oh my god, the bee just flew right by me. It's been in here for a while. I lost it. Right there. Get it?
Out of the air. Get that on video?
Yeah. This paper towel needs to get thrown away right there. Not mine. Aubrey, is that your paper towel to throw away? Throw it away. Okay, so this day that I was cleaning, you'll see that my daughter is just laying there like a blob on the couch all day, and it's because she actually had a fever. We didn't even know it at this point, but she just wasn't feeling good, and so I kind of just let the movies play and just let her relax. I could just tell that something was off with her, and then later this day, actually after we went and met our neighbors, which I was like, oopsie, we took her temperature and she had a fever. But she had a fever for 3 days after this, but no other symptoms, and then her fever went away. So I have no idea what was going on, but I think my kids' immune systems are pretty strong because this happens a lot. They'll get a fever and they don't have symptoms, and then a few days later they're fine. So I think their body like really fights off whatever was going on. So that's good.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
Looking at all of this mismatched furniture here makes me cringe. I don't like it, but I had an idea to make this wall of built-ins. Okay, I've seen people do it where they buy like uppers and lowers from Home Depot, like uppers and lower cabinets from Home Depot, and then we could have like a desk in the middle, like, but it would all be like one giant built-in, and it would be like, it would look like we bought this giant piece of furniture, but I would be DIYing it, but it would all match, it would all go together, and it would be awesome. So yeah, that's gonna be my plan for there. I probably won't be painting this because it's a really nice dresser. It's Bassett, which is like a really expensive brand. So I'm not gonna paint that. I'm gonna sell it as is. And that was my dresser when I was a baby. And the wrapping paper in here that's lining the drawers was wrapping paper from the baby shower that my mom had when she was pregnant with me. So I'm probably gonna keep this dresser in my girls' room to refinish the nightstands and put little legs on them like someone suggested, because I don't like the boxy look, and that is one reason I don't like them. So I'm gonna put legs on them. They have them at Home Depot, and I'm gonna repaint them and everything and do new hardware.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
Okay, so I totally made my mother-in-law come over and try the puzzle because, like I said, I wanted it off my table so bad, but it was so hard for me to do it, but I wanted it gone. So I had her come over and help. She said she didn't put a single piece on it. I ended up finishing it later, but yeah, she gave up.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
I'm gonna hit the beach in the sunshine. Cheap sunglasses looking so right. Hitting the streets in my old man Chevrolet. Looking for a good dishes and the eggshells. Let's all go crazy, baby. We're all like kicking it high, kicking it low, making noise like a big truck show. Raising hell is the way to go. Yeah, we're kicking it fast, kicking it slow, bouncing around like a rodeo. Bad girls wanna rock and roll. Yeah, we're kicking it. Everything's alright. It's a small town summer night. Oh yeah, and I feel like kicking it.
Okay, so right now that's all clothes that need to get put away, and then there's other stuff here that needs to get put in its place, and then I can put our sheets back on because our sheets are done. And then over here, this just pretty much needs to go get put away too. But yeah, I'm so excited for my husband's organized drawers. His socks in there, his underwear in there, wife beaters, PJs, and undershirts, and t-shirts, thermals, and all of his pants. And then down here is like stuff he wears when he works outside. And then in his nightstand is just his books. And then, yeah, so making progress for sure. I really want that to get hung up so bad. Okay, so I'm just taking my son's sheets off now, and then I am actually going, well, I'm collecting dirty laundry, but in here I'm taking all of my toddler's stuff out of this brown dresser and putting it all in this white dresser, and then the dresser that is in the closet, the brown cubby one, now one daughter will have the whole top row, and another daughter will have the whole bottom row, and then my toddler will have this white dresser all to herself. So this was a much better setup than all three of them sharing that one in the closet. That just wasn't working. So yeah, this is so much better, and here I was just telling my girls to start organizing their own clothes in that brown one. Well, anyway, they went and played, and they did not organize their clothes, so here I am doing it for them. I just wanted it done, you know what I mean? So, and again, my daughter was not feeling good today. She was like, "You want me to do it now?" I don't want to do it now. And I didn't know yet that she was getting sick, so anyway, I still could tell something was off, so here I am just doing it, getting stuff done this day, no matter what it takes. I was so tired by this point. I'm pretty sure by this point, you guys, it has been like 2 hours worth of footage sped up into like 30 minutes. So yeah. So like I said, now one daughter has the whole top row and one daughter has the whole bottom row. So much better. I really am getting tired because I just like, I keep forgetting to hit record. So as you can see, clean sheets put on, got the floor picked up. I can see some stuff, and this stuff is all gonna get donated as well. This little shelf, or this little like shoe shelf thing, and that's still all donations over there. A pile of towels to be washed. And I have that last load of sheets in the washing machine. Oh my gosh, my room is so much better. And my kids are playing in here, so I'm not even going to attempt to clean it.
Well, we're not. Still gonna clean it.
Oh well, still not gonna clean it. Alright guys, so I'm gonna close out the video here because we are actually going right now. Hold on, I'm trying not to blind you guys. So we are actually going right now to meet our new next door neighbors for the first time. So we're super excited because they have 3 kids that are around the ages of our kids, and they seem like they're about our age, so we're excited to meet them. We have not had like a young family live near us in ever, so yay, I'm so excited. We're gonna go do that. I'm done cleaning the house obviously for the day. I was able to get a lot done as you saw, and then I kind of stopped recording, but I have those ready to put on the bed, but they're not, I mean, they're clean and dry, but I got the dishes done. Those are washing. All the pots and pans are clean and air drying. And just so you know, background noise is really loud with this camera, like super loud. So. Okay, you guys ready to meet new neighbors?
Go.
Okay, you guys, so the last thing I did this weekend was take apart this bunk bed. I just cannot hang with changing sheets on top bunks. I'm just so over it. I will never have bunk beds again in my entire life. And so I just wanted to get it out of here, and pretty soon my son's normal beds will be back in here, my girls' beds will be back in their room, and life will be good. But for now it's still chaos until the girls' room is done. But hey, sometimes life just happens that way, and that's okay, because I have to remind myself we have a renovation going on. There's no way my house is going to be not stressful when there's a renovation going on. So I just am constantly trying to remind myself of that. I have other people reminding me too, so thank you, those of you that remind me of that. And until my son's normal beds can get in here, I'm just leaving the bottom bunk like that because, you know, I'm just, you guys, I'm overwhelmed, okay? So anyway, yeah. Okay, you guys, I finished the puzzle, and it was missing one piece, but I can officially put it away. I am so excited. Look at that, it sticks together. It's kind of weird.